Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Here's how to make working keys or money in GD. Starting with the keys, you don't have to use keys, but just pick any collectible in the editor. These can be found in the tab with the potion. Make sure they're a pickup item or this won't work at all. The item ID for them must be the same, and the points is how much it increases the item it buy. To see this item ID, select the 0 on the trigger section. This shows the value the keys increase it by. Just make sure it has the same item ID. See that? 3 keys made it go to 3. If you don't want to use any of the collectibles also, use the pickup trigger. As you can see, I can use it to do the same thing that these collectibles do. You can also make it multiply or divide the value as well, which collectibles can't do, but I don't know if you'll need that. Now let's say you want someone to collect a certain amount of keys to unlock something. Here I've made a wall. You can give the wall any group you want, but in this case, I've decided to use group 1 as I don't have any other groups used. Now my friend, the item comp trigger is very important. Here, it checks whether you've met a requirement. So for this, we use the item comp trigger to compare whether you've got all 3 keys or not. If you do, then it opens. Just copy what I've done essentially because it's hard for me to explain TBH LOL. Now, for the wall to actually be deactivated, the item comp trigger needs to spawn a toggle trigger, so we get a toggle trigger and make it spawn triggered and make it toggle the walls group. Now some people might want to do this with coins, so you should make the toggle trigger activate the group of the coin instead and have it be toggled at the start. That's a short summary. Also, move the item comp trigger right next to the wall. So, there you have it, it's done. The final result. If you're liking the video so far, like this video and subscribe to my channel to find more tutorials like this. Now we move on to making like actual coins / currencies / collectibles for platformer. I'm just gonna make a GUI real quick because it just makes it look better. You can do the same. Slow it down if you'd like. Now here, we've got some coins. Make sure to make them pickup items and give them the same group as that'll be important later. Also, make them give the same points. Now I'm making some walls so that you'll need to unlock them when you get a certain amount of money. Oh yeah, make sure the item ID is 1. Each of these walls should have a group so they can be toggled away once you have enough money. By the way, reset triggers are very important as they respawn all of the collectibles and coins. So making them touch triggers once you reach an area is a good idea. I heavily suggest it, but it isn't needed. Now you're going to need to reuse the item comp trigger and toggle trigger. If you didn't use the earlier tutorial, go back and see how I made them. Then go back here, drag it and move it next to the wall, make it touch and multi-triggered. Also, triggers tend to break the more you extend them, so to ensure it won't, use extended collision. Okay, so here is me testing it out. As you can see, the wall will only vanish once I've reached 6. This works for other stuff like requirements for buying something or a user coin your level. Just remember to make it so the toggle trigger activates the group instead. Now, I'm going to build some more boundaries. You can slow it down if you'd like to do something similar, but the main thing is to use build helper on the wall, item comp and toggle trigger. I'll show you specifically how I add a secret coin in like a couple secs. On Skibidi, this isn't meant to happen WTF. Okay, you should do what I said earlier and essentially get another item comp trigger and change the requirement to whatever you want it to be as a coin one. Then the true ID should activate a green toggle trigger which should activate the coin, but the coin should be deactivated in the first place. If you need a visual example on the screen, I got you. Just follow. Okay, so you should be done. Here's the final product. Also, as a side note, I wanted to do more building videos. But due to exams, I can't drop much higher effort content. After that, I'll get back onto working on projects I started earlier. Anyways, until next time, bye.